afternoon. My name is Esther McLeod. I am attached to Maddie Center at the Sir Potter College of Education. I'm studying early childhood education. I teach at the Maddie Primary School, and today I will be presenting a poster based on the importance of physical development in the early years. My group members are myself, Esther McLeod, Miss Lorraine Julio, Miss Tina Williams, Miss Wanda George, Miss Alicia Harris, and Miss Crystal Ranchi. Now, what is physical development in early childhood? Physical development in early childhood refers to the growth and strengthening of the body's muscles, bones, and motor skills. The process includes fine motor skills such as holding a crayon or buttoning a shirt, and gross motor skills like walking, running, or jumping. During early childhood, these skills develop rapidly, and proper nourishing of these abilities is crucial for a child's overall health. Now, why is it important? Physical development isn't just about physical health. It impacts a child's cognitive, emotional, and social growth, shaping their experiences and interactions with the world. Stages of physical development in early childhood, from birth age to age 8. We have gross motor skills and fine motor skills, which are demonstrated throughout these years. What is gross motor skill? Gross motor skill is the ability to use large muscles in the arms, legs, or torso, enabling children to move and interact with their surroundings. These skills process through several stages. Examples of gross motor skills are standing, bending over, doing a cartwheel, doing a backflip, doing a front flip, jumping, riding a bike or skateboarding, throwing a ball, catching a ball, raising your arms, raising one hand, twisting your torso, walking, waving your arm, swimming, and even running. Fine motor skills. Fine motor skills involve small muscle movements that enable children to perform precise tasks, such as speaking, writing, using tools, etc. Examples of fine motor skills are writing, drawing with a crayon, using a spoon, holding it correctly to eat, drawing, grasping toys, playing with water, splashing with your hands, fixing puzzles, craft, such as basket weaving with the little papers, and you cut it up and you would give a child and tell them make a simple mat, or crocheting, playing with clay, molding clay into a sculpture. This is very important because that really strengthens the muscles in your fingers at a small age. And at the nursery level, it helps them a lot with writing and learning to write, also learning to hold stuff the correct way. Typing on a keyboard, block stocking, or building stuff with blocks or Legos, turning pages. Now, we said stages of physical development between birth age to 8. Now, different motor, gross motor, and fine motor skills are demonstrated throughout these years. For example, in the infancy stage, which is 0 to 2 years old, gross motor demonstrated would be rolling over, sitting up, and crawling, pulling to stand or begin to walk, turning their heads with full control. Fine motor, grasp and transfer objects, scribbling and stacking. Sometimes you're doing something and you would see your baby picking up bottles or toys and putting them on top of one another. That is how they would start stacking. Toddler, 3 to 4 years old, gross motor demonstrated, start climbing stairs without help, kick and throw a ball with more control. Fine motor, use a pair of scissors and began to draw shapes, dress themselves with minimal assistance, pulling up their underwear, trying to put on a sock, putting on a vest with cut out arms. Preschool, physical development, ages 4 to 5 years old. Him or her will be able to balance on one foot and pedal tricycles, hop, skip, and climb with coordination. Fine motor, write basic letters, A uppercase, A lowercase, draw shapes, triangle, you tell them one down, go across and come up, and pull up their zipper. School age, 6 to 8 years old. Ride a bicycle without training wheels, hop forward on one foot, combining 2 or more motor movements. For example, you tell them, pat your head and rub your tummy. Now, how can we encourage physical development in this age? The first one we have is playing movement games. For example, the girls are playing a game of hopscotch. Playing hopscotch or rhythm-based play to build timing and coordination. These activities help to build coordination, balance, and timing. They also encourage children to listen, follow directions, left, right, forward, backward, up, down, and control their body movements which support gross motor development. So she's going to hop on the first block for hopscotch, hold it, then hop on the other one. 2, encourage creative play. Set up art stations for buildings. Activities such as painting, building blocks, and pretend play, also puppet shows, enhance hand control and aid in the development of fine motor skills and foster imagination. So you can have a little puppet sock, and remember the pop socket will be over their hand, and they will be constantly moving their fingers up and down, strengthening those muscles. The third one we have is take outdoor adventure. The children, as you can see, the children are taking a little adventure with their teacher through the forest. Activities such as nature walks, hikes, and backyard exploration help children improve balance, strength, navigation skills. Also, while walking on different surfaces or materials and moving around obstacles builds spatial awareness, which sparks curiosity as learners observe flora and fauna and other nature features around them. We have physical development disorders recognized in early childhood. 3 physical developmental disorders recognized in early childhood are muscular dystrophy, developmental coordination disorder, and cerebral palsy. Now, muscular dystrophy is a genetic disorder caused by muscle weakness. Muscular dystrophy. This genetic disorder causes progressive muscle weakness. Children may have trouble walking, climbing, or lifting objects. It worsens over time because the genes responsible for healthy muscles are damaged. Developmental coordination disorder, also known as DCD, affects motor planning and coordination. Children may have difficulty writing, tying shoelaces, or participating in sports activity. Causes may include genetic factors, premature birth, or differences in how the brain processes movement signals. Now, we have strategies that can be used to support physical development. Schedule daily activities. Allowing children to jump, run, stretch, and climb to strengthen their muscles and coordination. So we're going to plan hopscotch, or we're going to do a little dance where We stretch one way, we stretch the other way, we stretch forward, we stretch backward, or an activity you think would be engaging for that child that will help develop physical strength. Now we have provide open-ended play materials. Balls, puzzles, art supplies, and climbing structures encourage both fine and gross motor. Children tend to get excited when they have activities that involve lots of movement, especially sharing and playing with others. Use practical tasks. Adults should model physical activity through dancing, games, or nature walks. Pouring water, folding clothes, and organizing toys help children strengthen fine motor control. Now, these are all activities you as a parent can do with your child. Last but not least, we have limit screen time. Reducing passive screen use encourages children to engage in active hands-on play. If you just have a child sitting in front of a tablet during his or her spare time, they may not be able to move their bodies or get accustomed to playing as other children. It may make them weak in some areas, or it can also damage their eyes. So the more you get them outside to practice moving these muscles and stretching, it will be better for them. Thank you very much, and this is the end of my presentation.